Foxborough woke up different. Something big is moving behind the scenes, and it's not just about who's carrying the rock. There's a mature decision on the way, an electric target flashing on the radar, a defender under the microscope with real implications, and an unexpected departure opening space for roster maneuvering. Patriots Nation, breathe. The Patriot way is about to be tested. You won't believe what we've got today. So take a seat, smash that like button, and let's dive straight into it. But first, answer me this. Is it worth paying the right price for instant explosion or trusting the current chemistry to hold up through January? When the dust settled after the 32-13 win over the Cleveland Browns, it was clear the main debate in Foxborough wasn't about the score. It was about the immediate future of Terrell Jennings. The second-year running back looked like more than a practice squad body. Mike Vrabel didn't mince words. We all want Terrell here. When the head coach speaks with that tone, fans get the message. Something is coming. The only question is whether a promotion to the 53 is a mere formality or the first chapter of a new offensive phase. Jennings fits the kind of player the Patriot way loves. Disciplined, persistent, ready when called. After Antonio Gibson's season-ending ACL injury, he stepped into small roles, but he was efficient. 2 carries for 15 yards, a tackle on special teams, modest stats that tell a story of preparation and buy-in. Being elevated 3 straight weeks signals growing trust. And here's what sharp-eyed fans noticed. Vrabel has been using Jennings at strategic moments, almost like a quiet stress test to see if he can handle the pressure. What really stands out is the kid's path. First, a rookie minicamp invite, then signed, then cut, then back again, and still grinding. That resilience is the heartbeat of this franchise. Jennings knows any snap could be the last, and he runs like it. In his own words, I protect my teammates, I protect the quarterback, and I protect the ball. In New England, that's worth as much as a 50-yard burst. But here's the dilemma. If he's promoted, someone has to come off the 53. Vrabel doesn't want to lose depth elsewhere. On the flip side, leaving Jennings exposed for another team to poach from the practice squad would be a strategic mistake. And with Tennessee always hovering around former Patriots, that risk is real. Fans are already buzzing. Promote the kid now, some say. Don't burn a roster spot on hype, others warn. The mood is pure anticipation. And if there's one thing Vrabel learned from Belichick, it's that picking the right moment to act can swing an entire season. Jennings might be the spark that reignites the ground game, and this decision could arrive before week's end. The hallways at Gillette are humming. With every hour that passes, the rumor grows that the Patriots could make an aggressive move before the trade deadline. And no, it's not for a running back or a pass rusher, it's something nobody saw coming. The name gaining steam is explosive Jaguars wideout Brian Thomas Jr., a young, blazing target with a sky-high ceiling, exactly the kind of piece that could turn Drake May's offense into something truly feared. But there's a price, and it might not be just draft picks. Reports in the national media, including Bleacher Report, suggest the Patriots have internally discussed an offer built around linebacker Marte Mapu and a conditional second-rounder in 2026. That's aggressive, no doubt, but it would reveal the clear intent of Mike Vrabel and GM Elliott Wolf. Accelerate the build and give May a legit playmaker. The kid has shown flashes of a generational quarterback, but he needs more weaponry to develop at the right pace. The debate across the fan base is real. Some see Thomas Jr. as a risk, pointing to recent drops and inconsistency in Jacksonville. Others see an opportunity, a 23-year-old with dominant traits and a monster rookie season, more than 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns, who might simply be stuck in a scheme that doesn't unleash him. In Foxborough, under a retooled offense crafted by Vrabel and Bill O'Brien, he could bloom. The contrast of profiles is fascinating. Mapu is the prototypical Patriot way defender, disciplined, versatile, cerebral. Losing him would be symbolic, almost a sacrifice for the offense. But modern NFL demands dynamism, and Vrabel knows, if you want to run with the Bills, Chiefs, and Ravens, you need vertical fear. Brian Thomas Jr. brings precisely that. The fan reaction is split on social. Finally, the Patriots thinking big, one celebrates. Another fires back, you don't trade defense for offensive hope. The truth is, the dilemma goes beyond the stat sheet. This decision could define the tone of the new era, a team that abandons conservative caution and dares to dream big again. And that's not even the most surprising twist of the day, because there's a defender whose future could be changing too. Change in Foxborough is getting more visible by the week, and some of it is touching names that not long ago felt untouchable. Keon White, a draft pick from the Belichick era, might be on the move. Yes, the same defender who flashed early promise is now watching his role shrink under Mike Vrabel. ESPN's Ben Solak lit the fuse. There's a credible argument that the best option is to trade him now, with the 49ers emerging as a potential landing spot. According to Solak, White lost rhythm and trust with the new staff. Early in 2024, he was a force on the interior, top 15 in pressure rate and pass rush win rate. But as the new regime settled in, the production cratered. Today, he's hovering near the bottom of league metrics in wins per rush. Vrabel, ever pragmatic, has leaned toward bigger, sturdier, more assignment-sound bodies on the edge, names like Kalavan Chason and Harold Landry III, and inside with Milton Williams and Kiris Tonga, mirroring his philosophy, controlled aggression and consistency. Trading White for a sixth might feel light, but the move would carry serious symbolism. It would mark the definitive end of the Belichick roster stamp in the locker room. Vrabel is building it his way, molding personnel to his principles. Less resume, more results. If a deal with San Francisco happens, the message is clear: no one is safe. There is, however, a counter case. Some analysts believe White still has meaningful value and could rebound with a role tweak or position adjustment. Others think the relationship has simply cooled too much. Sources around the team say White has remained professional, if frustrated by limited snaps. The Niners connection makes football sense. They've battled injuries and thin depth up front. For them, White is a low-risk, high-upside bet. For New England, it's a chance to open snaps for players more aligned with the new identity. There's even chatter the Patriots could ask for a depth safety in return, someone like Jason Pinnock, who might find more opportunity in Vrabel's structure. The fan reaction is a tangle of feelings: disappointment, nostalgia, curiosity. Watching a Belichick pick get moved is awkward, but seeing Vrabel imprint his vision is undeniably energizing. And make no mistake, this could be just the first sweep of a broader reset. Right after the dominant win over the Browns, Foxborough felt all celebration. It took one day for a twist to land. The Tennessee Titans signed one of Mike Vrabel's favorite Patriots, defensive end Truman Jones, off New England's practice squad to their 53rd. A quiet loss at first glance, but heavier than it seems. Inside the building, Jones had a reputation as one of the hardest working players in the room. A Harvard product with a Super Bowl ring from his time with the Kansas City Chiefs, he embodied the Patriot way: humility, effort, versatility. Vrabel even said recently, "I'm not supposed to have favorites, but if I had a list, Truman would be on it." Words like that, from a coach this demanding, tell you everything about the impact Jones made behind closed doors. Even with limited appearances, just one game this season against the Saints, Jones was turning heads in practice and on scout team. He was one of the off-season award winners, recognition Vrabel usually reserves for elite workers. Now he heads to Tennessee, where a staff that admires him will likely give him a bigger shot. The ripple effect for New England is subtle but real. The edge room, already under scrutiny given recent moves and injuries, loses depth. With the spot now open, the Patriots sit at 16 on the practice squad and could dip to 15 if Terrell Jennings is promoted. That forces Vrabel and the front office to move quickly, search free agency, or elevate a young piece like Braden Swinson or Leonard Taylor III. Behind the scenes, the reaction blended respect and frustration. Nobody wanted to lose a player with this mindset. At the same time, there's pride. He walked out through the front door earning another team's trust. For Vrabel, who values developing overlooked grinders, the loss is personal. It's also a stark reminder that the NFL is a business, and even the most orderly organization can't control every variable. As the tweaks continue, one feeling is unmistakable in Foxborough. Every decision, every exit, every arrival is chiseling the new DNA of this team. The floor is rising, the locker room standards are tightening, and with a coach determined to turn urgency into identity, the Patriots are, quietly but unmistakably, getting meaner. The victory over the Browns brought juice, but it also made one thing clear: nothing stays still in New England for long. In a matter of days, the team tested youth, watched trade rumors intensify, questioned veterans, and saw a trusted locker room piece switch homes. Mike Vrabel keeps proving week after week that this new Patriots era has a firm direction: meritocracy, aggression, and renewal. This team is alive and hungrier than it's been in years. Now I want to hear from you. Should a big swing come before the deadline? Drop your take in the comments and let's debate it, Patriots Nation. And if you're riding with this new identity, hit like, subscribe, and share. Let's push this conversation through the bye week and beyond.